favorite gaming memory / moment.
I mean, yeah, I feel like you have so many, but like sometimes it's hard to express why they can be like special to other people because like they involve like friends and stuff. But I would say like getting like a bunch of people on VR chat before, and we all came together and we did like an escape room recently. That was a really fun time. Getting a bunch of friends on and being able to, especially because they were like friends that from college and stuff that I haven't been able to see since like we all like left. It was kind of like being able to play with them in real life again and like hang out with them. So that was super cool.
Yes, you know what Mass Effect 2 is? Yeah, the intro was just fucking mind-breaking. I only played it a year ago, but it's still one of my favorite gaming memories I have to this day. How it was, represented, because Mass Effect 1 was so good. So when I got Mass Effect 2 and you saw the Normandy get blown up by the Collectors, it was like, wow, this is happening. It's just so much.
Probably Titanfall 2, the final scene, man, they got me hard, like.
The first one I can think of would be when Ghost got shot. Oh my god. From Modern Warfare Call of Duty campaign.
Ooh, Halo 3, like 2008-ish, 9-ish. Doing like the Vidmaster achievements with my friends. Like getting recon armor and that kind of shit. And like, I don't know, it was a really fun time on like Xbox Live back then. It was really fun. I mean, I'm sure there was I got in a lot of stupid shit because I was like a little kid. And yeah, I mean, it was just different. I feel like a lot of times, like, I feel like that's what VR chat's kind of brought me back. I only started like 3 weeks ago. I feel like it's kind of brought me back to that time where like people would talk to you and have mics and shit. It's like nowadays you play games like first-person shooters or whatever. You're lucky if you have teammates that are communicating, and most of the time they're just yelling at you anyway. So.
Yeah, I was playing Halo Reach split screen with my neighbors, and then I got beat so hard that I started crying.
My favorite gaming moment, and that's a good one. I was like 12 years old, I was playing Titanfall, I walked in a building, I saw grunts fighting, right? It was like a mocap thing, it looked cool. And this one dude was taking on 2 guys at once, and he killed them both, it was so cool.
I'd say playing The Last of Us for the first time in Red Dead Redemption 2. And my favorite moment playing in The Last of Us was that one scene where Joel tries to give up Ellie to his brother Tommy, and then he realizes how much they care for each other, and it was bittersweet, and I really liked it.
When I won my first Warzone match with my friends, it was unbelievably dramatically because we started going down one out of one, and we started losing hope, like unfortunate, and a lot amount of hope. We were under heavy fire, and we were stuck in this little cabin. And then my friend sacrificed himself for the whole team, so then they would only think that it was just the one. So they went after him while we went to escape behind this other rock. And then my other friend who I was with got sniped, and I was the last one. And I got really, really lucky with a bunch of shots that I made. And I won us the match, and we went like absolutely ballistic because we had like no hope of winning. We didn't have our loadouts, we had nothing.
Probably the first time I played TF2 with my homie, and we both ragdolled down a hallway after getting stabbed by a spy. Oh yeah, and we weren't even expecting it. We were just running around, not even knowing how to play the game, but we just got fucking launched down a hallway.
I got killed by a grenade, but how it killed me was when this guy shot a grenade from his grenade launcher, right? It bounced off the floor and arced in a way where it hit me right in the nuts. It didn't blow up or anything, it just bounced off the floor, hit me in the nuts, and killed me.
A favorite moment? Yeah. Hearing about pussy sucked.
Honestly, might not sound like no one would know this, but I remember playing Toy Story 2 as a child. Like on the Xbox, it was the most fun thing ever. Like my brother started playing it, my younger brother. And holy shit, when I just look at him playing it, all the memories just flow back. It was the most fun shit ever. The game, it's not that good, but the memories, like having the memories with them makes it much, oh, I remember playing that game,
Probably playing Titanfall 2 and hitting a trick shot with the Kraber. I was freaking out because I didn't mean to do it. I was just messing around, and it shocked me, a lot. I didn't know until one of my friends actually clipped it and showed me.
Okay, so I think the end of Last of Us, the first one, when he's carrying Ellie out and he's really like he's about to shoot that person, that was a moment like right there. It's like he's just trying to protect someone that like was his daughter. Like he wants her to like basically to adopt Ellie because of his daughter dying at the beginning. It's a lot of build up, and it's like, oh man, at the end, just trying to save her because he don't want her to die for some bullshit gear.
Making a bunch of NHL teams on his PS5 for the new NHL game that came out, and just making the wackiest things. Naming them really stupid, giving them really stupid icons, and like horrible freaking stadiums and players, and it at like 4 a.m. when you're supposed to be asleep, it's just drunk, stupid, awake at 4 a.m, and it was really fun.
Oh, tough question. Well, there was one guy, I met him like in a game like several times, and I thought he was the biggest asshole in the world. And then we like coincidentally got on the same team, and we talked about it. We talked like during the game, and he was like, "It was my neighbor." My neighbor is awesome.
My friend said his version was Lego Boba Fett Death. I said Death. And then he also said Lego Star Wars Execute Order 66 was also one.
For Red Dead Redemption 2, I would have you played the game. Okay, so I don't want to spoil it. So before Arthur dies, he gives John the little speech. I really like that too. I like how he turned around in the end and did good by everybody. And I wish I could play that game for the first time again, but I can't.
So, basically what happened was I wasn't like really interested in flight simulators. Like I had this like grayed out, and this person was like, "You don't know how to control stuff, you know?" And then basically they took me to this VR fucking flight sim on here, and it was pretty nice, you know. I genuinely enjoyed it after like learning the controls and stuff, and it was just nice being with somebody, you know, and experiencing that with them, even though you know I don't know them personally, or they don't know me personally, but it was just for the experience. It was great.
All we had was a car. We didn't have our loadout. That's all we had was an ATV. That's literally the only thing we had. We had no loadouts. I had it, if I remember correctly, it was a ground loot XM4, and I got lucky with my shots.
Yes, when I was playing Monster Hunter with a group of friends of mine that I no longer hang out with.
Back in Modern Warfare 2, I was just a little kid back then. I was around like maybe 10, 12 years old. Those are the good days. There was a lot of racial slurs being thrown around. That's what made people today how they are. But there's a lot of soft people in the world nowadays. Mostly that are like, in the past like few years, these little fuckers think they're entitled to a lot of shit. They just don't know anything. Yeah, MW2 back in the day. Grew up on that in COD 4.
And like I have a favorite memory from VR chat. Just me and my friends got really, really drunk one time playing drinking games, and we got so fucked up I woke up the next morning in a karaoke room and I did not remember what happened. It was just, it was great. Woke up with a terrible hangover, but it was great.
I have the perfect one. Okay. When I was in like elementary school, me and my little brother had just beat the Ender Dragon for the first time on Minecraft on the Xbox 360, and we were 15 minutes late for school because we made our mom read the end poem for us because we couldn't read yet. So we just stood at the door with our backpacks on, watching the big TV before school, and my mom read the end poem to us. That's my favorite gaming memory because it's a good childhood memory and a good gaming memory.